We have already learned that if a number a is multiplied n times, it is written as this, that is a, and n is written as a superscript on the right hand side. This is an exponential number. A is the base and n is the exponent. And we read it as a to the power n, or a raised to the power n, or a to the nth power. So this is the general form of representing exponential numbers, a to the power n. Now can you find 10 to the power 3? In this case, 10 is the base and 3 is the exponent. Remember that this is not 10 into 3. This is not 10 times 3. This is 10 multiplied 3 times. That is 10 into 10 into 10. 10 multiplied 3 times. So 10 into 10 is 100. 100 into 10 is 1000. So this is 1000. Now 1000 is 1 followed by 3 zeros. So 10 to the power 3 is 1 followed by 3 zeros. What is 10 to the power 2? 10 to the power 2 is 10 multiplied 2 times. That is 10 into 10. 10 into 10 is 100. So 1 followed by 2 zeros. 10 to the power 3 is 1 followed by 3 zeros. 10 to the power 2 is 1 followed by 2 zeros. 10 to the power 6 will be 1 followed by 6 zeros. So 10 to the power any number will be 1 followed by that many zeros. So it is very easy to calculate exponents when the base is 10. Now what is 1 to the power 3? It is 1 multiplied 3 times. So 1 to the power 3 is 1 into 1 into 1. 1 into 1 into 1 is equal to 1. What is 1 to the power 4? 1 to the power 4 is 1 multiplied 4 times. So 1 is multiplied 4 times. 1 multiplied 4 times is 1. So no matter how many times you multiply 1 with itself, it still remains 1. So we can say that 1 to the power any number is 1. So we have written 1 to the power n is equal to 1. That is 1 to the power any number is equal to 1, no matter how large or small that number may be. So 1 to the power 4 is 1 multiplied 4 times, that is 1. 1 to the power this number is 1 multiplied 45,647 times, but it still remains 1. So this is 1. So 1 to the power any number gives you 1. Now we have studied exponentials with positive base, but the base could be negative as well, as in this case. So in this case, the base is negative, that is negative 5, and the exponent is 4. The meaning of an exponential remains the same in this case as well. It is base multiplied exponent number of times. So it will be negative 5 multiplied 4 times. So negative 5 multiplied 4 times. So in this case, the base is negative. We read it as negative 5 to the power 4, or negative 5 raised to the power 4, or negative 5 to the 4th power. So this is how we read it. So the base of an exponential could be negative as well. Now what is negative 1 to the power 3? Negative 1 to the power 3 will be negative 1 multiplied 3 times. So we have negative 1 into negative 1 into negative 1. Now negative 1 into negative 1 gives us a plus 1, and we have this negative 1. So 1 into negative 1. 1 into negative 1 is negative 1. So this is the answer. What is negative 1 to the power 4? Negative 1 to the power 4 is negative 1 multiplied 4 times. So this is negative 1 into negative 1 into negative 1 into negative 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Negative 1 is multiplied 4 times. Now these two negative 1 gives us a positive 1. And these two negative 1 give us positive 1. 1 into 1 is 1. So in this case, we get a positive 1. So we see that negative 1 raised to the power 3 gives us negative 1, whereas negative 1 raised to the power 4 gives us positive 1. So negative 1 raised to odd powers gives us negative 1, whereas negative 1 raised to even powers gives us positive 1. Why is this so? Well, when we have even power, negative 1 is multiplied even number of times. So the first two negative 1s are multiplied to give 1. The next two negative 1s are multiplied to give 1, and it continues. So in this step, we have all 1s multiplied. And we have already seen that if we multiply 1 any number of times, we get a positive 1. Whereas, if negative 1 is multiplied odd number of times, then these two negative 1s combine to give 1. Next two negative 1s combine to give 1. But at the end, we will be left with a negative 1. So, in this step, we'll have 1 multiplied with negative 1, which gives us a negative 1. So to summarize, if negative 1 is raised to the power n and n is odd, we get negative 1. If n is even, we get positive 1. So depending on whether n is odd or even, we get negative 1 or positive 1. Now what is negative 1 to the power 4682? Well, this is a huge number. So we need not multiply negative 1 these many times. We just need to look at this value, whether this is odd or even. We see that this is even. Negative 1 raised to even powers gives us 1. So this is 1. What about this number? Again, we just look at the exponent or the power. It is odd in this case. Negative 1 raised to odd powers gives us negative 1. So this is what we have. Now can you answer this question here? What will be negative 1 raised to the power 1861? Well, once again, we need to look at the power or the exponent. It is 1861. We need to check whether it is odd or even. So we see that it is odd. Negative 1 raised to odd powers gives us negative 1. So this is equal to negative 1. Now observe these two. Are these two same or are they different? Well, let us calculate their values and check. This is negative 5 square. So we see that this exponent 2 is with 5. This negative sign is not included within the exponent. We can write it as negative 5 square or negative 5 to the power 2. So only 5 is raised to the power 2, and this negative sign is not included with the exponent. So the base is 5. So 5 is multiplied 2 times. So we take this negative and 5 is multiplied 2 times. 5 into 5 is 25. So we get negative 25. What about this case? This is negative 5 whole raised to the power 2. So this negative 5 is the base in this case. The negative sign is inside the bracket. So negative 5 is the base. That is negative 5 is multiplied twice. So this is negative 5 into negative 5. And negative 5 into negative 5 is 25. So here we have negative 25. Here we have 25. We can clearly see that these two are not the same. They are different. So you have to be very careful that whether the negative sign is included within the exponent or not. Now we have seen exponentials with positive base and with negative base. Are we missing out something? Yes. We have missed a very important number, that is 0. So what if the exponents have base 0? Let us see. What is 0 raised to the power n? Say we have 0 raised to the power 4. This means 0 is multiplied with itself 4 times. 0 into 0 into 0 into 0. And what is this? This is equal to 0. In fact, 0 multiplied any number of times is 0. So we can say that 0 to the power n is 0, where n is any positive integer. So 0 to the power n is 0, where n is any positive integer. Now 0 to the power 4 is 0 into 0 into 0 into 0, which is 0. 0 to the power, this huge number, is 0 multiplied these many times, but it still remains 0. Now base can be a fractional number as well, as in this case. So in this case, 2 by 3 is the base and 2 is the exponent, but the meaning still remains the same. 2 by 3 multiplied 2 times. So 2 by 3 into 2 by 3. This is 2 into 2. That is 4. Divided by 3 into 3. That is 9. 4 by 9. Now can you find the value of this? 7 by 2 raised to the power 3. 7 by 2 to the power 3. This means that 7 by 2 is multiplied 3 times. So we have 7 by 2 into 7 by 2 into 7 by 2. It is multiplied 1, 2, 3 times. 7 into 7 is 49. 49 into 7 is 343. 2 into 2 is 4. 4 into 2 is 8. So this is 343 by 8. Also, we can have negative fractional bases. So this is negative 3 by 10 raised to the power 4. That is negative 3 by 10 multiplied 4 times. So bases could be positive, negative, fractional, 0, anything. The meaning of an exponential still remains the same. It is base multiplied the exponent number of times.